ordinary RT360. This has a full GYTR kitted engine with a Ken O'Connor balanced crank in it. It's freaking spectacular. Big 4 two-stroke crank. Best part about it, it looks like a stock 360, but it's got the GitKit in it, so it absolutely hauls ass. Come on inside, I'll tell you all about it. Guys, you're officially looking at, we've done a lot of 360 Yamahas. This one, we've put the most time and money and effort into this one of anyone we've ever done. And it's got some hidden high performance goodies I'll get into in a second, namely a GYTR Yamaha performance cylinder and head, which raises the compression and horsepower considerably. But starting with the cosmetics of the bike, engine came out of the frame, wheel sets came off, tank came off, the bike was completely dismantled down to the frame, and it was given up a full comprehensive frame up restoration. Starting at the front of the bike, got a new tire and tube on the original wheel set. The original chrome still looks good on it. The brakes were completely rebuilt with new brake cables, brand new brake shoes. The brake backing plate was polished. The forks were rebuilt and completely restored. The fork lowers, those aren't chrome, those are polished with new chrome fork boot covers here. The chrome uppers are in good condition. The original headlight is in good condition. The headlight bucket and ears were repainted along with the fuel tank, oil tank, and the side cover. New paint job, new graphics. The original factory gauge spike has 4,657 original miles on it. Tack and speedo are in beautiful original condition, as is the ignition. Original bars are in good shape. Original clutch and brake lever in good shape. The grips appear to be the originals, although I think these were replaced at some point. Tank is super clean on the inside. It was restored on the interior before the exterior was restored. New fuel petcock, new seat cover. I'll get to the engine in a minute. I'm really excited about that. That's where the real magic is. But the seat was beautifully restored. You can see underneath the seat, everything's in nice shape. The seat foam's in good condition. The wiring's all sorted out. Has the proper air boot, air box cover. The rear fender was repainted along with the front fender. All the turn signals work beautifully. All the switchgear works like it's supposed to. All the lights work, including the brake light. The original factory exhaust was sandblasted, painted, and restored. The original chrome is in good condition. The original 360 logo is in good shape. Rear tire's got a brand new tire and tube. The rear brakes are completely rebuilt with brand new pads that haven't even adjusted past the first mark on there. The bearings are all redone and super tight. Brakes are perfect. The entire rear brake system was restored. The swing arm was repainted. The brake arm stay was repainted. The rear brake lever was repainted. The frame rails were repainted. The exterior of the engine was completely restored, sanded, and painted. All the engine covers. You can see it has a brand new clutch cover gasket because we had previously put a new clutch and clutch plates and polished the cover on the motorcycle. This is where the real magic happens. Justin, who was the tech was working on, said, "Hey, I searched online and I found an actual GYTR. It's called the GitKit. It's a Yamaha performance racing cylinder and head, which gives you much better, more aggressive porting because these were enduro bikes. They won't really, stand up on the rear wheel. This one will in all three gears. Massive horsepower increase over stock." And it didn't stop there. We also split the engine cases and set the crank to Ken O'Connor here in Connecticut, who's done the best balancing and blueprinting on big bore two-strokes I've ever ridden. Like the smoothest CR500 engines were Ken O'Connor cranks. He's the guy to send your crank to get it redone. The crank was completely rebuilt with all new bearings, new gaskets. Every gasket on the engine's been replaced. And all the rubber seals have been replaced. So you got a brand new Ken O'Connor crank, and the engine was reassembled with the new Ken O'Connor crank in here, with all new bearings and seals. The engine covers have been beautifully restored. You can see a new gasket over here on this side. And then we got the GitKit. We bought this online, and brand new Wiseco piston, brand new base gasket, new head gasket, new rings, new top end bearing, wrist pin and circlip, new plug, of course, a new intake with new gaskets. The carb was rebuilt. the intake is completely stock and the exhaust is completely stock. So when you ride this on the street, it doesn't sound like the fire-breathing race bike that it is. So it's but if you wanted to take it to the next level, you could put a racing pipe on it and open up the intake, and that would considerably increase the horsepower. But the heavy lifting's been done. This is the first 360 that we've done a crank-up rebuild on. Most of them don't need it. This one, we wanted to make it perfect. It had a little play in the crank, so when you have the top end off, I would like, screw it, let's send it. This is a very valuable 53-year-old classic. Let's do it right. So we sent it to Ken O'Connor, rebuilt the crank. The entire engine's brand new on this motorcycle. It's got a new gold chain on here. The kickstand was repainted. The original foot pegs are in good shape, as is the original shifter. All the original cycle parts, including the chain guide, upper and lower are here and intact. The original chrome still looks good on the bike. So it's basically a remanufactured motorcycle. Everything from the crank up on the engine and all the cosmetics were done. The paint job was done a couple years ago. It's not completely perfect. There's a couple of little blems that you might, I don't know if the camera will pick it up right here in the clear coat. Does have the proper sticker on there. Shines like brand new. It's a beautiful paint job. Let me see if I can find any defects on it to point out. Little bit of clear coat right here. That zoom in on this one. Let's see if I don't even know how to describe it. It's just the clear coat's a little bit. It's a little lumpy right there. If I didn't point it out, you'd probably never notice it. I'm just trying to be picky in case somebody's buying this from Japan or something, you know. Yeah, the chrome on the front wheel looks excellent. The original chrome. It's just a beautiful piece, man. The original exhaust looks excellent. Let's look at the bottom of the engine. The bottom of the frame rails here and the frame guard. This thing was never ridden off-road. There's not a single ding underneath here. Usually they're all dinged up from riding through the rocks and stuff. I mean, we wouldn't have gone this far. If you come around this side, you can see it even has the original toolbox here, those are usually long gone. I'm not sure why, but we hardly ever get them with the toolbox on there. So everything's been done on this one. It's as good as it can get. If you want to really unleash the performance on this, you could put a racing pipe and a bigger carb on it. And now that the engine's built, it can handle whatever horsepower you're going to throw at it. So definitely the nicest one that mechanically the nicest one for sure that we've had through the shop here that we went this far on. That kind of perfection isn't cheap. The frame up restoration of this bike, all in, you're looking at a 100-hour work order here for the restoration, and some time spent sending, ordering parts and sending the crank out and having it painted and everything that was done on this bike during the course of the restoration. It just adds up. So if you want one that's done and that's got a hell of a lot more horsepower than stock with the factory certified Yamaha GitKit high performance head and cylinder, well, your ship just came in. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. This is one tuning fork Yamaha that's tuned to the nines, man. This is really a real two-stroke big bore ripper. Thanks for watching. God bless America.